Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love you. I love you. What was that? That was the music, Mom. You listen to that devil music? Yeah. So my son don't eat no coochie. Shit. Don't eat. All right, now, hell, what was that again? Just bitch. I love you. I love you. That is real good. That's real good. Man, what's wrong with you? Are you crazy? Triple. The regular one is a triple power. Big man. We put two people up at the double, triple power.
Welcome to Athens, Georgia, Sanford Stadium, home to the Georgia Bulldogs, where more than 90,000 have already started to bark loudly. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Great job there by the receiving team, right? You got your opponent here on the road. You're not caught off guard on the opening kick of the game. You're able to fall on it. Now your offense has the ball in great field position. You have got to make them pay for it.
Ball's out. Scoops it up. Still a live ball.
So you want to do when they get
started. You never want to see the ball on the ground. And a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Looking to throw, it's back. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. New set of downs after that completion. To the air on first down. That's reeled in. It's Urasek. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. Dialing up a second down pass play.
That is so fucking wild. 3 niggas ran into that one dude.
He's inside the 40. Past the 20.
Go ahead, that's gonna be the last fucking pick too.
Touchdown, SMU. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
You suck ass. You gotta use these fucking glitches to win.
And they're like, no, we're still going to go onside kick this thing and try to maintain possession and just not give you the ball back. And that's exactly what they did. They go out, they execute, they have it, and they're trying to add insult to injury.
He's going to take off. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Mustangs in the hurry up. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Release to the back. Makes the grab on the left. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. This time he's got it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end just finding the hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it.
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him, working away.
Oh, it's on the ground. Live ball. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of it.
And it's slipped out. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Looking for a productive play on first down. Running back goes in motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass.
Oh shit, I got Carson as a fucking quarterback. This nigga can't run.
Run that far backwards and take the safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to him.
Carson. I fucking run. She blows me.
Bringing it back, it's Smith.
The return is tackled down at the 27, and the SMU offense will take over 1st and 10.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
To the air, it's Jennings. Moving out of the pocket. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
It's now 2nd down.
After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. He'll try to do it himself. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Out of bounds at the 28. Given up for a first down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, SMU 9, Georgia 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to throw. Dances away. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
You keep running.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out.
Why is this nigga still on the block, nigga, and I'm running backwards? How is this nigga still hooked on the block? I'm turning around.
And they've got it at the 33.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the
And the ball slipped out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. elsewhere. It's a turnover.
Man, that's the second fumble of the game. That's day one. Like, we go over this, cover each point of the football, tuck it away. Don't reach it out from your body. So frustrating.
All kinds of running room. He's at the 40, at the 30. He's at the 20. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Dogs! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This time, they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive, Reese. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. They just got to make more plays.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
To the air, it's Jennings. Feeling some heat. He makes the catch. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing 1st downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing 1st downs together like this makes it harder to defend.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and they forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quarterback now breaking the field. Fires downfield. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He slings it deep to the left. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Oh, look out. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Georgia.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up and keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Now adjusting. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Smith. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Using the quick game. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Getting some heat. Slips a tackle. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Georgia 14, SMU 9.
Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
SMU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this 3rd quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because we keep turning the football over. If we can do that, we've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being really aggressive in the second half and finding ways to make plays, but also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right? Like, they didn't live well on that in the first half. Let's see if they can be a little bit more aggressive while still taking care of the football.
And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where...
Better stop. I mean, I'm catching on to your fucking little short route.
That was a nice
Better
pickup,
stop.
running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. The Mustangs will have it 1st and 10.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Try and play action. Coming after him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And he was virtually unblockable on that play. You know, it reminds me of seeing the highlights of my partner here, David Pollock, a guy that doesn't like to talk about his own greatness, so I'll do it for him. David raised the bar in the standard for D-line play at the University of Georgia. It was his athleticism. It was his tenacity. He wasn't just getting...
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
It's not the end of the world. Bear with me. There is nothing worse than watching wide receivers run those little under routes, and I throw the football, and I'm 10 yards short. You got to push the ball down the field if you're going to get the first down. And guess what? You threw an interception, so be it. You made the tackle. No big deal. It's coming.
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. He'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the catch on the left. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw, it's back.
Playing man-to-man with it, dog.
He lobs one high down the left side. Hits him inside the
Must not know who you playing man-to-man with it, dog.
Gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bell. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Going up top on first down. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Are we sure that he knows what color jersey his receivers are wearing? Threw a pick on the last drive and almost threw another one.
Just temporarily confused. No big deal. Hey, short memory. Quarterback's got to have those short memories, right? It's behind me. No harm done. Reset. Next play.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Georgia 21, SMU 9.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's going to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with a completion.
To throw, it's Jennings. Throws to the wideout. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football.
Looking to take a shot. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. And the Dogs are in the hurry up.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if they're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. Wants to throw on first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass
That's
is
the only way y'all
incomplete,
gonna stop
and they
me from
might
throwing
be
that bitch if he
fortunate
blitz.
it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They're going to throw it again. It's caught downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Using his legs, it's Etienne. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was 2nd and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
Back to throw, it's back. Buys a little time with his feet. And they'll
That
shoot
nigga
him out of
Carson slow
bounds
as
after the
shit.
short gain.
This is why 3rd down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes. They put faster guys on the field, and they've got all of their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for, some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line. It confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something right to get a 1st down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. The give to the tailback. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's taking the deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And the Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll throw it on 1st down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deeper. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down.
We're going to throw it over the top of the deep.
Thank you for getting
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting a big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Barring complete catastrophe, David, this offense ought to be able to salt away this game.
Yeah, and unless you're playing in a different league, this one's over. Like, there is no three-point conversions and stuff like that you can get.
Afterburner's coming. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Dogs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Smith. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Comes out throwing on 1st down. trying to get to it. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops.
Trying to beat the D deep. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He wants a big play here late. And the ball falls to the ground, incomplete. The game is over, and that's just sort of how this one is gone. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a... Welcome between these hallowed hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, home to the Georgia Bulldogs, where they've had a little chicken, they've had a little drink, and friends, it's time once again to let the big dogs eat. Today we have a top 25 matchup on hand with two of college football's premier teams preparing to slug it out. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. First down for this offense. The give to the back. Pirouettes through. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line. And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up a first down on the ground.
Yeah, and you can hear the sound of Larry Munson. Run the dang ball. That's what they've always built this program on, is running the football, physical running backs. That's what Georgia does.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a first down. Up-tempo for the offense. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, we clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Beck. The quick out.
That was some bullshit.
Bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup.
That was some bullshit.
That is a really good-looking throw. You think about the expectation level now for quarterbacks at Georgia. Matthew Stafford was the #1 pick overall. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships. Imagine the pressure on this guy. But when you see throws like that, he makes you believe that he can step up and lead this team to yet another natty.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got out of trouble.
This nigga overthrows a pass to the nigga that's standing still.
Too much on the pass.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Stands in and takes the hit.
There is no fucking.
And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown.
Football, you dead ass.
That is exactly what you want from your quarterback. Hanging in there, letting the route develop, throwing the football down the field while you're getting hit, and the receiver does the rest and runs into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. After that latest answer, tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Bell. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Looking to throw, it's back. He makes the connection, and they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score tied at 7.
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quarterback extends the play. Makes a grab enough. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a
I
yard on
think
that
this
one.
nigga's coming straight down.
Things that smell salt. Goodness gracious, that
Yeah,
linebacker just
yeah.
opened the eyes of the running back, running through the hole and hitting him right in the mouth.
And, man, he may have to have the molars checked out after that one, but at least he was able to hang on to the football.
Secure that football. It is hard to do when you get hit that hard.
Got a lot of room to the right. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it done with a big play, a 76-yarder for the score. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that pass intercepted. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the drive.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Dropping back, it's Beck. On target. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He's looking to throw it. Finds the tight end. Got room at the 35. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play call.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now. And you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now 3rd down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's going to sling it into the heart of the field. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Defense is all about creating negative plays. And he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
They're bringing heat. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Hey, that's a live ball. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. A first down run in the red zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, BYU!
BYU.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it out. It's Etienne. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Back to throw, it's back. They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably...
Crazy part is I wasn't throwing it to Lovett. That nigga really follow Lovett. That's how you know I got that nigga brainwashed.
Keep throwing it. They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to
Somebody get Lovett, please. Please, somebody.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He wants to take the top off.
Look at you. You're following Lovett. I didn't even need him. You're following Lovett, and I didn't even need him.
They'll immediately call timeout. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He wants to throw. He'll take another shot here. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. And that is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Georgia 21, BYU 14.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to go up top on first down. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Creating some space, getting just
the run play is not always going to work. Remember your wear and tear.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Quick completion on the out route. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eye.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. It's no surprise at all to find a Georgia defensive lineman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Nah, find those big, physical, aggressive dudes that can be physical enough to play the run in the SEC and then pin your ears back and go get quarterbacks. Georgia does that and finds those guys really, really often.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Looking downfield, it's Retzlaff. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the
That's
right?
capping shit. Give me that.
Defense
Give me that shit.
Huge fumble recovery.
Well,
What's wrong with this game? It's going to make this nigga run straight past me. Like, come on.
Where they're up. Nice job and great effort creating that turnover.
And it's a great stop by the defense. They drove the ball down the field a little bit, but more importantly now, I gave the ball to my offense. You go finish this thing. We're up. It's late in the game. Now it's your turn to go. You put some points on the board. You take some time away. We can put this thing out of reach.
Now on first down from the 28. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that. Dogs pick up the first down through the air, and the Georgia faithful starting to howl and bark.
And we've seen that in the past with Georgia. Maybe you get a little bit conservative, a little bit too much reliant on great defense, run the football. The reason that they broke through, the reason they started winning championships in the recent era, they became more aggressive, more dynamic throwing the football down the field.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Grab behind the line. It's Etienne. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Final play of the quarter coming. He'll come out throwing on first down. Buys a little extra time. He chucks one out to the right.
Nigga, I've been clicked onto this nigga and started moving, bro. This game bogus as shit. That would have been another pick. They saving this nigga, bro.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Georgia 28, BYU.
First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to pass. It's Retzlaff. He lets one fly deep. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Buys a little time. On the move at the 30. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
When you're trailing in the fourth quarter, it's not just the other team, right? You're fighting against that clock. Nice heads-up play by the QB. He does a great job scrambling, getting the first down, and then stopping that clock.
They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. And that pass is intercepted. Taking it the other way. And the interception was enough. The return made it even better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line.
It's such a hard time. You know the clock's ticking. You know you're down. You got to force the ball down the field. But guess what? So does the defense. They knew the vertical routes were coming. They broke on the football, and that does not look good for this ball game.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
To the air on first down. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Back to pass, it's Beck. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
There's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. Fair catch called for and made. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time.
What the fuck was that nigga
I'm
do?
trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay upright.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Got some room to run. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Dogs! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Offense set on first down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Going to try to get it himself. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Back to pass, it's Retzlaff. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
It's complete. A huge pickup. And a nice grab.
Yeah, that's
pickup down to the
save.
35-yard
You should
line.
throw a pick.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking left. He's got an open man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, BYU!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense, continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On the option. He'll toss it. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. At this point,
I knew
they
it's
come
the
back
onside
and take one of
kick.
the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back.
They still ain't gonna score. I ain't tripping.
Ready to get into that playbook.
38 seconds, they score, they still ain't
A
winning.
deep throw as the clock winds down. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to...
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And after the pick, everybody going the other way, and he crossed midfield and got it to the 47.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense.
And it's put
What the fuck kind of pass was that, Carson?
He goes out of bounds, but
This nigga has so much more room to run to the fucking touchdown, but you threw that.
10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. He wastes no time and comes out throwing, using his legs to buy some time. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
Scanning the field, it's Retzlaff, feeling some heat. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game.
GG's,
This is what an
alright.
elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.